Taking inputs as far as West Bengal is concerned. In fact, BJP's Amit Malviya has now taken on Mamata Banerjee's government. He's gone on to say on X that what will poor Mamata Banerjee do now to save Sheikh Shahjahan? The Supreme Court has refused both urgent listing of the matter and stay on the Calcutta High Court order as well. Hand over the rapist to CBI. The women of Bengal are watching how Mamata Banerjee is doing everything to protect their tormentor. This is the latest that we are learning. BJP's Amit Malviya now lashing out at Mamata Banerjee and her government for giving protection to Sheikh Shahjahan. Remember, the West Bengal government has made an appeal to the Supreme Court for an urgent hearing, and in that appeal they've gone on to state that for the Calcutta High Court to draw an adverse inference against the state government by the High Court is entirely misconceived given the limited opportunity for a detailed hearing of both sides. They've also gone on to say that to hand over the probe to CBI goes against the principles of federalism. Let's quickly bring in Payal on that note. Payal, this on a day when Prime Minister Modi is in Bengal will certainly place the TMC and Mamata Banerjee on the back foot.
Well, absolutely. Not only is the Prime Minister in Bengal, but incidentally in the same district as Sandeshkhali, essentially in North 24 Parganas. And Amit Malviya over here taking a dig at Mamata Banerjee, essentially saying that you did everything that you could to shield Sheikh Shahjahan, who was earlier called as a rapist, and someone who's committed crimes against women. But the attempt of the TMC government to in fact make sure that they were not able to give, the CBI is not able to get custody of Sheikh Shahjahan has actually backfired on the TMC, and now with the court's order coming in, like our colleague Ananya was reporting this a short while ago, it has actually put the TMC on a back foot. At a time, when the women are said to be a critical focus as far as BJP's campaign in Bengal is concerned, we can expect the Prime Minister also to once again take a dig at Mamata Banerjee and the TMC government when he speaks in Barasat in a short while from now.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm also joined in by Kamalika. Stay with us, Payal. Kamalika, important to also allude to what the West Bengal government's appeal at the Supreme Court was stating. They've made some rather shocking arguments over there, saying that handing Sheikh Shahjahan over to CBI goes against the principles of federalism. Take us through the details of the appeal they had made.
The point which they have raised there, how much that is changeable and definitely the court of law that using direction they have directed way. But they have to be a proper reason for which they want to stop them.
Kamalika, we'll try and reconnect with you. In fact, let me quickly go back to Payal. Payal, take us through the kind of arguments that were presented by Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who, as we all know, was representing the West Bengal government.
Well, there have been very shocking arguments coming into the fore, like, the matter which was heard by court, and the court has pulled up, basically, the TMC government for making these privileged arguments. Given the fact that Sheikh Shahjahan was needed to be, in fact, questioned by the central agency. The case in which the Bengal police has arrested Sheikh Shahjahan is the attack on the ED. They have not arrested him for the crimes that he's been accused of committing. And that's the reason ED has also been approaching court, and so has the demand that has been by the state unit of the BJP, saying that CBI probe must really happen. The fear that the agencies really have, Akanta, is this, that, probably under the aegis of the Bengal police and under the protection of the Bengal police and the Bengal administration, as the BJP has been saying, probably all the evidences to do with that ration scam and of course the subsequent land grabbing cases might just go missing. They may be tampered with, and that's been the fear of the agencies. And that's the reason, one of the reasons that the Bengal government did not decide to give CBI permission. You remember just about a few years ago, there were a huge number of governments which are there in the opposition whose states who had taken away the general concept of the CBI to come and register cases. Bengal was one of those first few states to have done it. So obviously on that front, the argument has come to the fore as far as the Bengal government is concerned. But with the fact that the court has now stood out and said what it said, as was stated by the Bengal co-in charge,
right.
Amit Malviya, it actually tells the TMC might be facing a lot of backlash as far as this is concerned.
Payal, all eyes are now going to be on the CBI, considering we've already discussed this in great detail with our legal correspondent also, how the CBI will be reacting to this. Should we now expect a contempt plea being filed by the CBI at the Supreme Court? All right, we'll try and reconnect with Payal, but